Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel Classic Hanif, and my name is Muhammad Hanif Alladi. So in this video, will take you on a walkthrough on association rule mining. So here is an overview of what we are going to see. Association rule learning, working of association rules evaluation, a priori algorithm in machine learning, step for a priori algorithm working example, applications, advantages and disadvantages. So association rule learning is a type of unsupervised learning technique that checks the dependency of one data item on another data item, and it also maps accordingly so that it can be more profitable. What we mean by that is that it checks the dependency of item set A in relation with item set B to find out whether it's profitable or not, and we'll explain that broadly in a later example. And it tries to find some interesting relation or association among variable of data sets. That means the item set given. So for example, a market basket analysis. This is the most popular example in a priori algorithm. So in supermarkets, all products that are purchased together are put together. If a customer buys bread, he most likely can also buy butter, egg, and so on. So what this means is that we in the market basket analysis, we are in the things are arranged accordingly in relation to the item set of the order. For example, if you went to a supermarket to buy a shirt, so you most likely think of buying a trouser or hat. If you went there to buy a hair cream, you most likely think of buying a shampoo and so on. And as the example says, if a customer buys a bread, so he most likely can buy a butter, egg, milk, and so on. How does association rule learning works? So association rule learning works on the concept of if and else statement. So they are often referred to as antecedent and consequent. So antecedent is something that occurs first, then consequent is something that occurs because of something. Let's say because of A occurs, so A is the cause of B. That's just what it means. So antecedent is the if and consequent is the else. And the type of association or relation between A and B is known as the single cardinality. Association rule evaluation. So in association rule evaluation, we have support and confidence. Support is the frequency of A, or how frequently an item appears in the data sets. So that means, and it has a formula. The formula is support of X is equal to the frequency of X. That means how many times X occurred divided by the total number of transactions. And it is also defined as the fraction of the transaction T that contains the item set. As I said, the total number of the frequency of the item X divided by total number of transactions. So secondly is confidence. Confidence indicates how often the rule has been found to be true, or how often the item X and Y occur together in the data set when the occurrence of X is already given. I will do a working example on this in a later video, but now let's continue. A priori algorithm in machine learning. The algorithm of a priori was given by R. Agarwal and Shrikant in the year 1994. The a priori algorithm used frequent item to generate association rules. So the a priori algorithm uses frequent item set to generate its rules. So, and it is designed to work on the databases that contain transactions. It determines how strongly or weakly items are connected. Yes, exactly. It determines how strongly item set A is connected to item set B. As we gave example, if you go to buy a bread, you might likely buy milk, sugar, and related product like that. Or if you go there to buy hair cream, you might likely buy shampoo, conditioner, and so on. So what are frequent item sets? Frequent item sets are those items whose support is greater than the specified minimum support of value. So suppose there are two transactions, A with a set of transaction of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and B with a set of transaction of 2, 3, and 7. And these two transactions, 2 and 3, are the frequent item sets. Yes, exactly, because 2 and 3 occurred in item set A and item set B. So they are the most frequent item sets. So application of association rule learning in market basket analysis. Yes, as we explained earlier, in market basket analysis, we apply association rule to, to evaluate the association between two objects, or between A and B, or the antecedent and the consequent. As I've been given this example, if you go to the market, the market owners have have determined that many people, if they come to buy bread, they most likely buy tea, egg, yogurt, because they are all interrelated, because they are almost used at the same time. And secondly is medical diagnosis. Medical diagnosis, yes, exactly. Suppose a patient A have come with symptoms of malaria, maybe high fever, or headache, and so on. So as we examine him, we might, if another patient B comes and explain um, like and said that he has almost similar symptoms as A, so we might easily categorize that they are in the same category of illness or sickness, which is malaria, and so on. Sample example. Yes, as I said, we will use this in a later video and I will explain how it works. So for now, let me just guide you through. So later we will solve this in a later video. Now moving on to the advantages and disadvantages of a priori algorithm. So a priori algorithm, firstly, is easy to understand. If I show you the example of how to solve the a priori algorithm using the support and the confidence, you will see that it's very easy and straightforward. Secondly, the steps of the algorithm can be easily implemented. It can be easily implemented. So the steps of the algorithm can be easily applied because they are very straightforward and understandable. So disadvantages of a priori algorithm. Firstly, it's slow compared to other algorithms, and the overall performance can be reduced as it can scans the database for multiple for multiple times. Multiple times, because it has to scan the databases to find the relation between item sets and their relation to each other. Thirdly, the time complexity and space complexity is high sometimes. Yes, actually, because the time taken to solve the problem might be longer than expected, and the space complexity as well. So with that, we have conclude our simple walkthrough on a priori algorithm, which is a type of unsupervised learning technique in machine learning. So thank you, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, like, share, and comment, because I will really be glad to hear your comments about the videos and your observations, and maybe you might add something to what I really explained. So thank you guys, love you, and bye bye.